け放った窓の向こう夏の大三角君も見ているかな
Very cool, isn't it? If you want to learn how to make that, keep watching the video, and before that, hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. You're gonna look at your scene. Step 1, analyze your scene. Now that you've done that, you're gonna go open Maya. This is an intermediate tutorial, so I'm guessing you know the basics of Maya. Create an extra camera. You're gonna create a simple plane. That plane defines your whole scene. You're gonna be as simple as you can. You're gonna set up the camera. Then I'm going to divide the scene into 3 parts: the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. The background, it can be as simple as you can because it will be blurred out in the final post-processing. Now I'm going to set up the scene, and I'm going to first work on the foreground. The foreground is the most detailed part. Now the scene has a fucking lot of grasses, okay? So you can watch this video to learn how to make a grass field. Next, you're gonna come in here. How I made the field is I make 2 grass, 1 big, 1 small. I filled the whole area with the small grass using mesh network. Then I filled a bunch of big grasses using another mesh network, and I played with the settings until I'm satisfied with it. Now that I'm satisfied with my grass and the foreground, I'm gonna make the fucking stairs. The stairs are very easy to make. If you know modeling, it will take about 5 minutes, and voila, there are the fucking stairs. I'm gonna go ahead with the lighting. The lighting is the essence of the whole scene. If the lighting is wrong, if the lighting doesn't seem good, the whole scene will look meh. I took my time in the lighting area. It took about 1 or 2 hours to finalize. What I'm going to do is create a dome light for the global illumination type thingy. You have that in Unreal Engine. I'm going to use Arnold Sky Dome, and I'm going to get a sunset HDRI from HDRI Heaven. Go check them out. And I'm going to import that. Now after importing that, it's looking quite nice. So I need more tweaking because I can't feel the depth of the scene. You need to feel the depth of the scene. The highlights should be the highlights. I want this area to be highlighted, and I want this area to be highlighted. I'm gonna use 2 area lights to highlight those areas. I'm gonna fix them. I'm gonna play with the settings. I'm gonna play with each window. Oh my god, it takes so much time to render. And now that I'm satisfied with my lighting, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make the camera animation. Now we make the camera animation, I want it to be simple. The camera will go back and the camera will go back in. Okay, so it's really simple. I'm gonna hit the S key, animate the camera, then voila, the camera animation done. And now I could just go in the first frame and make some backgrounds. I got some really cool looking mountains on one of the free 3D websites. Yeah, I can make mountains, but I want to make this video faster, so I put them in the background and set up the fucking background, and voila, the mountains are looking clean as fuck. And I'm gonna with the trees. I found a bunch of trees and I adjusted them to my liking, and I fucking laid them out in the background because we don't give a fuck about the background. It's because it's the fucking background. It's gonna get blurred out anyway, look cool. Then go ahead right with the middle ground. The middle ground is the copium part. You have to have a little bit of detail. I'm going to use another mesh network to create these grass fields. I'm going to create 2, 3, 4 grass fields because my computer is not that good. It's a mid-range budget laptop and it doesn't work well. So what I did, a patch of water that is really easy to make. Watch this video to make the patch of water, and voila, with just tweaking some settings and the texture, and I'm able to achieve what I want. Now everything is looking really clean. The scene is done, and now the rendering part. It took about 6 to 8 hours to render that shit, and if I rendered it all in a single row, I wasn't able to use a lot of the post-processing methods. So what I did is I rendered out the background with the PNG format, and I rendered out the foreground in another sequence, and I put it in the artifact, and voila, the scene is ready, and I could create depth of field however I want. And I created a depth of field, a little bit of color collection. Then I remembered, oh my god, I forgot the fucking clouds. I know how to make a little bit of cloud with Maya fluids and stuff, but it was not looking good. So what I did is I exported out the camera from the Maya and I put it in After Effects. You could watch this video to know how to do that. It's really simple. Then what I did is I found a video with the sun setting sun. Then I found to put it up there and make it pretty. It follows the fucking scene and it's looking all fucking awesome. Now what I did is post-processing. I used some lens flares and another lens flare and more lens flare and one more lens flare to make it look all cool. Then the final method, I did use some Trickster because it's only 5 seconds and I wanted to run for 10 seconds, so I used some Trickster to make that happen. Now that I've done with finalizing the scene, now I'll do the color correction. I wanted to match the color correction from the original artwork, so I used like it's a little warm in the down and a little bit cold in the up, and it's a little bit pinkish tone in the color. So that's what I did. I used bullet looks to make it look clean as fuck. Then I rendered it all out and make some cool edits, and voila, there you go.
開け放った窓の向こう夏の大三角君も見ているかな彼より君のこと大事にできるのに遠のく花火の音
I hope you like the video. I know it's not a detailed tutorial. If you want that, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button. It helps a lot. It means a lot. Please hit that fucking like button and subscribe to the channel. It means a fucking lot, okay? And yeah, see you in the next video if this video does great.